Hello Internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefhi, and today I'm bringing you a new review of Book of Yogg. This is a game that's been out for a couple of years on Steam. Already it's an auto-battler, idle game, so you log in once a day, collect your rewards, keep progressing, rinse and repeat. It's pretty good. As you can see, fan service is really nice, and we're gonna be doing our first sponsor review on the channel. So thank you to the developers of Book of Yogg. If you like what you see, you can download the game with the links in the description, and I will leave a pinned comment also where you can find it not only on Steam but other platforms. Now that said, before we start, leave a like, subscribe, help me grow the channel, bosses, what you're waiting for. And we're gonna be talking about the goods and the things that need improvement, because even though, of course, we're chasing our bag, right, we also want to leave feedback for developers and be honest on when we're making reviews. So I'm gonna start with the skins, the gacha itself, and the gameplay, so you guys can see like the most important parts of, at the end of the day, any gacha, right, any wife collector, and then we'll go over the things that I believe need an improvement. So first of all, gachas, as you can see, really good, and prices are actually pretty good as well, because there are some skins that are $9, there are some skins that are $14, and then there are some skins that are $23. Like for example, this one, the video one that I showed you. And one of the things that I really like about the skins in this game is that they will also give you a copy of the character. This is an idle game. You need a lot of dupes, which means you're gonna be pulling a lot, as well as you can see I have a lot of currency just by playing these last couple of days. Even though I got premium currency that we're gonna be using as well later, thanks to the developers, they gave me some premium currency to use. But the normal currency, which is the diamonds, you'll get plenty all the time, so dupes are needed. But you will get a copy of the character in case you don't have them, and the skin and some extra goodies every time you buy a skin, no matter the price, right? So it doesn't matter what price it is, you're always getting something other than the skin itself. Now the skins, one of my favorite things personally is that if you go to view the model, right, with skins, this is the normal character, right? Good character, good shield physics. The best part about skins in this game is that you can choose what parts to keep and what parts to remove. Now, because this is a YouTube video, I'm gonna keep everything on. Also, they have, depending on the character, different morphological patterns, because some characters are demons. There is a centaur waifu that you can put as a centaur or as a normal two-legged girl. I don't know how to explain it properly. I will show it in a second. But the skins also have this. So this is the skin for $23, and this is the first pattern. You can also remove or keep everything if you prefer. And this is the second pattern, as you can see, really fucking cool. And then she has the third one, which is she's a dragon girl, right? She's a dragon, but who cares about this one? We will all be using these two, right? She has another skin right here with the pattern as well. Again, the skins is personally my favorite part of the game. The models themselves, really good jiggles. Models in 3D are pretty decent. It's not the usual chibis, it's like actually full-fledged size of waifus, right? And let me show you also the other waifu that a lot of people started playing this game for, which is, what it is, the centaur girl. Here, it's actually this one. So this is the centaur girl that a lot of people started playing the game for. You think, Sefhi, this is no centaur, she's just like a more of a Uma Musume character. You're wrong, my friend, because you can actually switch the full centaur experience if you prefer. I prefer this one, so I'm gonna be keeping this one for now. But there's a lot of waifus in the game. The 2D art is also amazing. As you can see, the 2D art is really good. The 3D models is up to you. I know a lot of people prefer 2D for the art, and then on 3D they don't care as much as long as it looks good. And I do believe the game looks good even on the 3D models. So that's for the skins themselves. It's a one-time purchase. Those are the character models. I'm gonna talk about equipment in a second. Equipment is my favorite part of this game, but I'll talk about that in a second because it's quite of a heavy topic or extended topic to talk about. Now, this is your main character before I go into the gacha. Your main character is not a waifu, right? This is a $1 skin, and they know what they're doing. This is your main character. This is a $1 skin, and this is a secretary you can unlock by playing. So again, it's only a $1, but still they know what they're doing. They know most people want the waifu in there. They don't want the self-insert. But it is what it is. Now, before we go into the character progression, equipment, everything else, I want to talk about two things. Gameplay, so you can see what to expect, and also the gacha system itself. There is a lot of game modes that I'm not going to be touching in specifically this video. We could make a separate one if you guys are interested, but let's go into the gameplay. If you click in battle on the top, right, gameplay, it's auto. The good thing about this is that since the beginning, it's full auto, so you will be able to literally auto everything, the skills, put it at twice the speed, and also progress into the boss automatically if you need to. You will collect your idle loot. As you can see, there is a lot of things to collect, and you will just receive. So it's the normal auto battle experience. We can go into a boss if you guys want to see if we can beat them up or not. My characters for now are like level 176. My highest is 190 after like 5 days of playing. I believe it's like 5 days. But this is most of the game modes in general, no matter what you're doing. There is a tower, there is PvP, we don't touch PvP, we don't care about PvP, fuck PvP, right? So there is a tower, there is your usual labyrinth, there is multiple events you can play, even if they are old events for the rewards. There's a lot of things going on. But that is the core gameplay, right? As most idle games don't expect anything else from the gameplay, we're here for the collection and for the progression of the characters themselves. When it comes to the new player experience, I will say also it's pretty cute because you're getting this free waifu after 7 days. As you can see, I've been playing for 5 days already. So far, I've been enjoying it. If you are gonna download the game, we are playing on the server Euro 1 and our guild is Doro Rat. Without the S. We couldn't fit Doro Rats because for some reason the game does not let you put another letter. It's limited to Doro Rat, alright? So if you wanna play the game, just feel free to join the guild. I'm just playing with Jay for now to make this review and then we'll see what we do, right? But that is literally the daily experience, right? You will log in, go to your battle, collect your loot, do a couple expeditions or wipeouts in Nikke if you prefer, rinse and repeat. Now let's talk about Gacha, character progression, and then we'll go into the things that I wish the game was better at. So first of all, gachas. This is a good and a bad. There is multiple banners. There is ones that are only paid currency, which you get for free, even if it's paid currency, but this is the currency you can directly buy. You will get this as a free-to-play. Jay already got this character, and he also got the guarantee that was here on top. You guys cannot see anymore. I got this girl already and I did my 120 to get her, so I had to go to full PT. This is the Neko girl that I'm using right now, right? She looks pretty good. She's super strong. There is also weapons, but the weapons are free. You get the weapons by farming the events. So if I go to the current event and I go to the shop, there is for 2,000 coins, as you can see, her weapon is right there and an extra small cosmetic to get for her. So that's pretty good that you don't have to be pulling for the weapons. You all know I hate weapon banners. I want to grind for the equipment, collect it, upgrade it myself, not pull for it on a gacha. When it comes to the gacha, so as I was saying, there is the paid one only, which is right now this banner right here, and the banner with the centaur and the other girl. We're gonna be pulling here, and there is the banner with the diamonds. You can also have a small wish list to guarantee what characters you like, because it's a heavy dupe game, just like AFK Journey, if you will. But let's do some summons. Now, the summon animation is one of the pet peeves I have with the game, because for a hero collector, one of the most important parts is the feeling of getting those new characters. And when I do a multi in this game, it doesn't feel as good because there is no sound involved, there is nothing involved. These paid banners always include an S character, at least S, it could be SS as well, but they will always include one. Also, one of the negatives that I do want to mention is that the raids, as far as I know, they are not public. I do not know what the fuck the raids are for this game, and that scares me, but I'm gonna be honest also, I've been playing for 5 days and I've got a lot of times a triple S pool, right? A triple SSR pool or whatever you wanna call it. So I will assume the rates are at least a 4 or 5%, right? Even probably maybe like a 6% because you need a lot of dupes. Now we got the new character here. She looks amazing, by the way. Vanguard of Valkyr, Edel. Okay, we check if she has any skins because again, the skins in this game are like the best part. We got also a new tank that we did not have. So that's pretty nice, a really nice pool. Let's do our last 2 multis in here, and then I'll show you the normal pool animation as well, which is basically the same. We got double. So see, like I was saying, like it feels like super bad because you don't know what rates you're getting, but then it's like, okay, you're always getting something. So it's weird because I have mixed feelings. I do not like that they don't show the rates. I don't like it. But at the same time, you're always getting something. So at least it's not that bad. I tried finding the rates online. I could not find them. My God, this guy looks good. Justitia. All right. I'm Justitia, Inquisitor from Coalition's Inquisition. You look a bit familiar. I hope our third days was not on my list. All right. Interesting. Something that I don't like also, and we'll talk about this in a second. If you like a story, most likely this is not going to be a game for you because the translation is not that great. Translations, it's one of the pet peeves that the game has. It's not the highest quality. It's good. Like it's not bad, but you'll see a lot of times that text got cut or the translations are not like the best ones it could be. Similar to a lot of Chinese gachas that come into the global market, when they self-publish, they don't have the resources to properly hire a company to translate the game. And honestly, between self-translating and having errors or going with Crunchyroll, to translate your game. I prefer if they do this. So just say, all right? When it comes to the normal currency, it's exactly the same animation. You can pull either 10 with tickets with this warp scrolls, or you can go with diamonds. You can do up to 50 pulls at a time if you wish, which is what we're gonna be doing, because again, I'm lazy, so I like that. This banner is the one that I have the most issues with, because you don't know the rates, and I got one Scarlet there, and I got one there, but I don't know what the rates are. This one feels more akin to Nike, if I have to put like a percentage myself from what I've been seeing, right? Like a 4% maybe. I get them super consistently, but I cannot say for sure, okay, it's a 2%, it's a 3%, it's a 6%. I don't know, we got a triple right there. So in that regard, it's good. You get plenty of pulls. So that's about it for the gacha, for the skins, which are pretty good, like we were saying, right? And for the gameplay itself. Now I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I like, and then we'll go into the negatives of the game. So first of all, itemization is by far, in my opinion, the best thing about this game. If you've played any old RPG, action RPG, itemization will feel at home here. If you've played PoE, it's a pretty similar system, but of course with the gacha element involved more in there. So this piece of equipment right here, this helmet, as you can see, and let me see if I have something that I can actually level up. I think I'm able to level up. Let me see this one, for example. This shield, right? This shield is a legendary shield. It has only 2 prefixes, but it can also have suffixes. So if I click on this shield and I go to modify, you will see that I have a lot of different options with this shield. Now I can use these rocks to actually add more prefixes and more suffixes just behind me, right? So I can use this rock and actually use all of these. I can upgrade this to immortal and I will get 2 more. And after immortal, you can also go into mythic and also unlock another 2 slots that you will be getting with moonstones that I do not have right now, I believe, or yes, it's 2. So I can use a prefix stone and I will get 1 more, and a suffix stone and I will get 1 more. You can unlock stats, you can reset them, you can change the level to change also the percentage values. There is a lot of things to do with pieces of equipment to actually min max. Most people, myself included, I will just, unlock everything and call it a day because I'm too lazy. But the system is my favorite thing. I love this type of systems because all of this equipment can go from the lowest rarity all the way into a mythical piece of equipment, and that's super nice. I like when I don't have to pull on a gacha for this and I can just grind. All of these materials, by the way, you will get on your idol. Of course, some are harder to get than others, as you can see, right? And you will get them on events or specific shops like the guild shop or like the PvP shop, things like that. But everything you can just grind by yourself, and that's what I like itemization in this game specifically. This is a pretty common Chinese system when it comes to gearing itself. Some people like it, some people hate it. I'm on the camp that let me grind gear, right? So I like this. Something that I also like about characters, if I go to Shameko in Night, right, this character right here, level 190, you'll see first of all good shield, but second, there is a lot of systems that I enjoy. First, skills for the characters. You will be able to grind these just by playing the game. As you can see, there is a lot of skills. As long as you keep leveling up, you will be unlocking them. The last skill is going to be at 250, the next one at 200. You can master skills individually or all of them at once with this button right here. There is also talents. These books, you get them by idling. Once again, completely free. You will be able to have a talent tree per character. You will be able to respect with a little bit of gems, which you can also grind in your idol, so there's not a problem. After the talents, there is a rune system that you will be able to acquire. I have not acquired this yet because I'm low level. There is a sanguine system, which is the dupes. We ignore dupes. Fuck the dupes, all right? I'm just saying, ignore dupes. Who likes dupes? Not me. There is a contract system as well for a lot of things. And then lastly, there is of course the front, which is just to put your whole team together. So there is a lot of character progression, which is pretty common in Chinese gachas, and it's a hit or miss when it comes to like a Western audience. So do let me know if you guys like this type of systems or not, right? Do let me know. Outside of character progression and everything I've shown, there is also the option to play all events to get extra materials, which is pretty nice. You can auto from the get-go, which is always an important part, in my opinion. I don't want to be playing idle games. I want to collect and progress over time, like most of us, but we enjoy them. And dailies take literally like 5 minutes. You will log in. As you see, I've done nothing, and my dailies are basically done. I just need to go accept missions, auto assign, confirm. My dailies are now done. So dailies take 5 minutes. There is good progression. There is a lot to progress though, because the game is, like I was saying, 2 years old, which I'm happy that an old game is now also looking for more people to cover it and sponsoring content. So can't complain about that. Outside of that, what about the shop, Sefhi? Of course, usual shop, a lot of things you will not buy and you will ignore. This is a big ass shop, just like any gacha. Nikkei is not that different. The good thing that I like is the monthly cards, actually, because the monthly card is lifetime. There is a lifetime monthly card that will give you every single day premium resources and will give you more rewards on your daily idols and everything else. So that's pretty like, I like this lifetime, and I also got the other two. I got them thanks to the developers because they gave me, again, premium currency to buy whatever I wanted in the shop. At first, I was gonna buy a skin to showcase it to you guys, but I was like, nah, fuck the people, I will buy resources, I'm a tryhard. So I bought the battle pass and the monthly cards and a couple more packs, right? So once again, I should have bought this skin though, now I'm actually regretting it, but it is what it is. Now, all that said, that's the positive things about the game. Things that I like, let's go into the negatives a little bit, all right? One of the things that I do not like is the lack of sounds overall. So for example, there is no voiceover for the characters. We all like interacting with our waifus and hearing them talk, be it in JP, Chinese, Korean, English, whatever language, there is nothing in that regard. Sounds in battle do not feel that good. As you can see, there is only a few of them. When you get a drop, be it legendary, normal, or anything, those drops do not feel good because I don't feel that it's an important drop since there is not a sound feedback that I'm getting, right? So that's another thing that I do not like. Voice and sound in general in the game do need a work, and I hope they're working on that. I will ask the developers, and if they tell me that they're working on that, I will leave a message around here, all right? The other thing that I do not like is that there is a VIP system. I don't remember where I saw the VIP system, but I know there is one. I'm not sure if it's on the mall or what it is, but I know, yeah, I see on the bounties. So there is a VIP system that you will be basically getting. Again, I got this thanks to the developers that gave me currency, and in total, it got me to like level 6. So there is a VIP system that goes quite deep, all the way to level 20. A lot of people don't like this. You all know how I feel about VIP systems. I do not like them personally, but at the end of the day, I'm a spender, I'm a well, so they always benefit me. Now, I will always be against them because even if they benefit me, it's something that is not good for the games, right? So VIP systems, don't like. And then the last thing I do not like, and I hope they add it, is the gacha rates. I don't care what game it is, I need to see the gacha rates. I don't like when I'm playing a game and I do not know the odds of getting something, right? So those are like the things I don't like, and that's also all of the things that I do like about the game that I've said during this whole video. Now, after all that yapping, that's gonna be it for this review. Once again, thank you to the developers for sponsoring me to actually make this review. Also, thank you to all of you bosses for watching it. If you like what you see, don't forget that you can download the game with the links in the description. Also, join on Euro 1, right? Euro 1 server, I'm playing there, so you can join our guild, Doro Rat, right? Send an application, just DM me on Discord, and I will accept you. All that said, that's gonna be it for this one, a longer video probably today. Thank you to my patrons for making my content possible. Love you all, bossos. Good luck with your pool dinner eats. I'll see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。